Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. Good morning, Rhonda. Good morning, Random. Good morning to all of you that have chosen to spend a little bit of time with this devotional this morning. So it's such a privilege to be able to come to you every day and share the word that God shares with me as I read. Of course, most of you know, if you spent any time here at all, I go and look at the proverb chapter that corresponds with the date. Today is December 4th. I really don't want it to be December, apparently. I can't get that word out of my mouth. December 4th, 2023. And we will look at chapter 4. Now, I want you to recognize something. As I was looking at this morning, Solomon says to his son, I want you to hear what my dad told me. King David said these words to him. Your heart must hold on to my words. Keep my commands and live. Get wisdom, get understanding. Don't forget or turn away from the words of my mouth. Don't abandon wisdom, and she will watch over you. Love her, and she will guard you. Wisdom is supreme, so get wisdom. And whatever else you get understanding. Cherish her, and she will exalt you. If you embrace her, she will honor you. She will place a garland of grace on your head. She will give you a crown of beauty. Most of the time when we're reading the book of Proverbs, we're looking at the wisdom of Solomon, who was the wisest man who ever lived. We're told so in the Bible. But it's interesting that Solomon portrays that the greatest wisdom he ever received came from his dad, King David. King David understood something about salvation. A man after God's own heart. A man who sinned so bad that God wouldn't even let him build a temple. And yet, he understood what salvation looked like, deliverance looked like. He wrote all of the Psalms, and if you spend time reading them, you understand that he understood who God was. He struggled, but he understood who God was. David told Solomon, wisdom will place a garland of grace on your head, and she will give you a crown of beauty. And we know that that grace is why we have access to God. Solomon then turns around and says to his son, because of that, in verse 13, I need you to hold on to instruction. Don't let go. Guard it. For it is your life. So many times we dismiss things instead of understanding. We need to hold on to instruction. We need to guard it, protect it, cherish it, because it is life. Sometimes it's easy to forget that. I'm grateful today for the fact that God's grace gave me the ability to come to Jesus. His forgiveness gave me the ability to accept his love and believe and profess my faith in Jesus Christ as my Lord. And in that, give me the ability to run back to him every chance I get when I miss the mark. Realizing I don't need to live under grace anymore. I can live in the arms of the King. in his protection, in his castle, in his dwelling. He is my righteous stronghold, protecting me from everything around me. But he can't do it if I'm not in him and he's not in me. I preached it yesterday, but I'll give you a little bit of a rendition of it. It really comes down to this. If you're on the wrong side of that wall, don't wait for somebody to open a door or put a ladder out or something. You run as fast as you can, you scale that wall, and you get to the other side. You will not be rejected as you come over the top. He will praise you for getting back to him. He loves you, and he wants you. You don't have to wait. Get there, no matter what it takes. Get back to him. That's the most important thing. I love y'all. Hope you have a great day. God bless.